What can I do here? Oh, I know what I can do. You can make it, Bob! Yes! No! Yeah! Chuck Sensei, thanks for the 47 months. All right. Wow. Chat, there was a guy here. A crazy badass. And that's exactly what we were looking for. We were looking to find the other solo gamers. Olo, thanks for the gifted sub. This guy is crazy, chat. I've never heard of people landing here at this little place. Maybe crazy badass will be able to tell us all that we need to do to get our Wlers. How crazy is he, chat? We don't know. But I'm sure we'll discover. Does crazy badass swap the barrel out for the AUG? Thinking about it, opting out, running all 7.6. Crazy badass not in the zone. Gets away from the dragon cheese. Hold on a second. Pause. Nice round of applause for the crazy badass. I love that. I love that. Love it. Now do they swap for the bolty? No, they prefer the SLR. Skull, hello, welcome to the stream. The Ace is, in my opinion, pretty dookie. Do they know about the DMR comp being better than the muzzle brake? That doesn't look like it. Although visually it is more appealing, the muzzle brake, because less screen shake, right? But the real super sweats out there know. They know that the compensator actually does more recoil control. Okay? All right, so the crazy badass has a bicycle. They're not in the zone. They opt to take the bike. Little overcast day today in Tago. This is Player Unknown's Battleground, so we know a storm's about to brew. Crazy badass doesn't want the motorbike, they want a pedal. Very dangerous. We know this. Makes a lot of noise, and there's zero protection, and you basically have zero speed. Things could turn out very poorly. Crazy badass slows up a little bit, thinking that the door was open, but it actually is closed. It appears unlooted. 300 rounds even over the bullets loaded into the mag. Crazy badass continues to loot. There is something on their mind that they need. Do they close the door? Oh. It's hiding behind the wall. Is he gonna hide the bike? Yeah, I think he's gonna hide the bike. No, he's just gonna... It wasn't quick enough to run, okay? Crazy badass has played a little bit, okay? His bag is full, and he knows this, and he sees two boosters. Smart. He's gonna pick up, do a double boost, and then pick him up, and therefore now he's free boosted fully. People give me crap about that all the time. Bob, why don't you boost? You got a ton of boosters in your bag, and you found more boosters. Well, you know what? Like, I'm on the move, baby. You know, I'm always on the move. Okay, the buggy man is behind Crazy Badass, going through the field. Crazy Badass, come on, use the bike leap. Oh, Crazy Badass may be a bike novice like me. Doesn't know all the intricacies. All right, the crazy badass has made it into the zone. This building's looted. The ammo is gone from the ump. Will they recognize? Okay. There's some game sense here. Crazy badass recognizes is creeping around peeking, but isn't doing that great of a job clearing corners. Okay, there's some 7.62 removed from some of those other guns and 5.5. So maybe they swapped out. He's got a scope now. He picked up that 4. Neek, welcome in. What's wrong with the Dragunov and the Ace? I feel that the Ace is very weak. I think the Dragunov is a cheese gun because the Dragunov, you can whiff all of your shots and then one shot kill somebody. I think it's a cheese. What up, Pope? How's it going, man? All right, the crazy badass on the move again. The zone. Let's see if they got lucky. Nope. Just another typical game of PUBG. Zone shifting hard away from you. Saigon, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Happy Sunday. Now here's where the logic is as far as playing center zone. Because if he was playing center zone at either this compound or this compound, you, even if it hard shifts away from you, you're pretty much in the next zone. That's why people say if you want to win, you always move to the center of the circle. A little update that I missed. Crazy badass swapped out for the jammer pack. Oh, the crazy badass is getting sniped in the back. The crazy badass is getting shot at. Crazy badass is weaving. And the crazy badass dies without even firing a shot. Indeed, that was crazy. QC Rue prone in the field with the dragon cheese. Now getting sniped at from 165, taking the shots and not even returning fire. Not even gonna hide behind the rock. This guy doesn't even have headphones, chat. What is this? Where are your headphones, man? You're just gonna try to heal? He's healing in the wide open. And just QC Rue just takes it. Just like no shots fired by anyone we've been watching. And Trippy Hippie running mini M4 takes out the opposition with ease. It was like target practice. And once again, I bring up the question, why do we need bots, right? Why do we need them? So a lot of people are asking, what happened to super people? What do you mean the monsters? Well, for those that don't know, super people had a dev letter saying that they've been listening to community feedback and they're prepared to give us an experience that we've been yearning for, aka putting monsters in the game. So I will not be playing it. I'm so glad that there's a ton of people out there that they've listened to that are gonna be able to experience the monsters that they yearned for, but not me. Hey, Ed Mop, happy Sunday. Blizzback, welcome in. So the guy drove off in a porker, Trippy Hippie, working in. All right, Trippy Hippie running the whole way. You know, sometimes you can, and a lot of times, especially in solos, I prefer to run. Cars and bikes just draw attention to you. Trippy Hippie using her first aid prior to entry. I do also like doing that because when you enter in from the blue zone, there could just be someone laying there waiting for you, and just to give yourself the best chance, I try to heal before getting in. Trippy Hippie working around the rock. Fumbling on the rock. It's a bumpy ride. Trippy Hippie holding as the car's driving around. Playing the edge up on the hill. Will Trippy Hippie take shots? Not yet. Indecisive on what gun to use. Switching between Mini to M4. Back and forth. Over and over. Make up your mind. This guy stopped at the rock and he has no idea. Trippy Hippie uses the Mini. Unloading. Lands 2 shots. Couldn't get the kill. The guy's behind the rock now. He's gonna huck a grenade. Oh, he didn't cook it at all. He's gonna throw 2 of them for good measure. One nade blows. The second one blows. No dice. He goes for the tires. He says, "Ha, if you're not dead, I'm gonna make sure you can't drive away from me, bud. And then even if I kill you, I want to not be able to use the vehicle either." So here he is. It's a 1v1 battle. The guy's at the rock. Trippy Hippie hits him 3 times and he's knocked. It's a solo game and you might be confused, but yes, PUBG took out self-revive, except in solos, right, where it means the absolute least. So Trippy Hippie looting the body, the spoils. Here comes a late entry into the blue. Does Trippy Hippie hear him? They're behind them to the right, north. The bike just silenced it in, chat. This person is entering in on the backside of this mountain around yellow. Trippy Hippie did not acknowledge. Trippy Hippie has no idea. Oh, the guy shoots. See, right from my ping. Wow. And now Trippy Hippie is alerted. Creeping in. Checking out the rocks near the edge. Being very tactical. The rain is stopping, so people will be able to hear footsteps a lot better here. Trippy Hippie could take the car in, but they shot out all the tires. Their chances of winning are going up and up as more and more opponents are eliminated. They are almost in the top 10. We hear a BDSM. Now in solos, the tank has the least amount of health of any mode. If you hear a BDSM in solos, just start shooting it. You'll blow it up real fast. I have confidence that Trippy Hippie's gonna make it into this next zone. But do they get killed by a prawn star? Stay tuned. If this was me, chat, I would creep in and play right here. Because this is a big dip right here, and then either there or I would work into here because it's closer to the center. Okay, the guy killed him in the BDSM and looted him and ran out, running towards my ping. Idmop, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't know if he should have seen him. He was in a ghillie, and yeah, he was spotted and instantly annihilated by the lynx. Okay, this guy has a P90 and a lynx, and he's in the center of the zone with only 6 opponents left. Gosh, if they lose, it would be embarrassing. They lost the zone, but they're right on the edge of it. Smoke's right next to him, so he knows where okay, so now he knows where someone is. We know where more players are because of the intel we had from Trippy Hippie, but we don't know about Matthias. Matthias. So we know there's one to the south. more unknown. There's the second. And there's a third. So we know there's a guy in the blue roof house. We know there's another guy to the southeast, and we know about the MK to the north. He's about to get shot in the back. We heard those shots to his, or the footsteps to his left. But he also knows that this guy was looking to the west, so there could be another. Did he crash? Did we crash? Are we lagged out? I am so confused. I don't really know what to think. Guys, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds 2025. We are at least oh my gosh, I can't even finish my damn sentence without someone getting killed by a rat. There they are, Rappers Chicago, the mega camper, in the middle of all that, never shot at all. So all within 30 seconds, chat, we saw someone crash, and then they got killed and instantly got killed by a rat. That's PUBG 2025. Rapper Chicago. It's a 1v1. He hasn't shot his gun all game. Now he's gonna loot. 1v1. Rapper Chicago 1v1 takes the P90. Opponent has an the helmet, 3 helmet counter. I can't help but root against the P90, chat. Maybe it's bad, but I don't care. I'm rooting against the P90. I normally want the people that I watch to win, but I can't stand the P90. I want a juicy headshot to seal the deal. Guys, utility being thrown everywhere. Oh my gosh, this is intense. And instantly deleted. The Rapper Chicago exterminated. What a wild game. Gosh, can't wait to queue into the next one.